You've been fighting for so long, haven't you? Waking up every day, putting on that brave face, telling yourself, I'm fine. But deep down, something feels heavy, an invisible weight pressing against your chest. One you can't quite explain. It follows you everywhere. In the morning when you wake up, during the day when you try to focus, at night when you're lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, wondering why peace feels so far away. And maybe, just maybe, you've started to wonder if this is just how life is supposed to feel. But it's not. The truth is, most people don't realize why they're struggling. They think it's because they're not strong enough, not disciplined enough, not smart enough. They blame themselves for feeling overwhelmed, for not being able to snap out of it, for needing help when everyone else seems fine. But that's not the truth. That's just the story we've been told. You're not broken. You're exhausted. And not the kind of tired that disappears after 8 hours of sleep, but a deeper kind of exhaustion, the kind that comes from living in survival mode for too long. Psychologists call it emotional exhaustion, when chronic stress drains your emotional resources so completely that even simple tasks feel overwhelming. Dr. Christina Maslach, one of the world's leading researchers on burnout, explains that it has 3 parts: overwhelming exhaustion, cynicism and detachment, a sense of ineffectiveness. And none of it is a character flaw. It's a predictable response to prolonged stress without recovery. Neuroscience shows that when you live this way, your brain actually changes. Your amygdala, your internal alarm system, becomes hyperactive, always scanning for danger. Meanwhile, your prefrontal cortex, the part that helps you think clearly and make good decisions, begins to shrink. So if you felt scattered, anxious, or foggy, that's not weakness. That's biology responding to survival mode. Your body was never built to live like this. It was designed for short bursts of stress, to run from danger, to survive the moment, and then to rest. But in modern life, the danger never ends. The emails keep coming. The bills keep arriving. The expectations never stop. And the nervous system that was designed to protect you ends up trapping you. That's why you feel like you're always on edge, because your brain thinks you still need to fight to survive. We live in a world that teaches us to perform, not to feel. From the time we're children, we hear, "Don't cry. Be strong. Stop being so sensitive." These messages taught us that emotions were problems to fix, not signals to understand. But emotions are information. They tell us what hurts, what matters, what needs care. Ignoring them doesn't make them disappear. It just pushes them deeper into our bodies. Dr. Bessel van der Kolk, author of The Body Keeps the Score, explains that our bodies remember everything. Every time you said, "I'm fine," when you weren't. Every time you smiled through pain. Every tear you swallowed down. It all stayed. In your muscles. In your breath. In your nervous system. That wall you feel around your heart. It's not who you are. It's the armor you built to survive. And it worked. Kept you safe when you needed it. But armor is heavy. And eventually, what once protected you starts to weigh you down. So what's the real reason you're struggling? It's not because you're weak. It's because you've been stuck in survival mode for too long. Your body, mind, and heart have forgotten what safety feels like. Dr. Stephen Porges' polyvagal theory explains that our nervous system has 3 main states: a ventral vagal, calm, connected, safe; a sympathetic, fight or flight; dorsal vagal, shut down or numbness. When you've been under pressure too long, your body gets stuck in the latter two. Your alarm system goes off even when there's no fire. That's why rest feels unsafe, and why peace feels foreign. You can't think your way out of it. Your body needs to feel safe before your mind can relax. Dr. Deb Dana calls these moments glimmers. Small signs of safety that tell your body, it's okay now. It might be sunlight on your skin, the sound of laughter, a favorite song, a deep breath that finally lands. These aren't luxuries. They're medicine. Dr. James Pennebaker found that when people write about their emotions, their immune systems strengthen and their stress decreases. Because when you name your pain, you tame it. And when you allow yourself to feel, you don't fall apart. You begin to come back together. Healing isn't about being strong all the time. It's about being honest. It's whispering to yourself, I deserve to heal. It's reaching out for help. Not because you're broken, but because you're brave enough to not do it alone. Real strength isn't the absence of struggle. It's the willingness to face it. Dr. Brené Brown's research on vulnerability shows that true courage comes from showing up even when you can't control the outcome. That's the kind of strength you're building right now. The kind that chooses authenticity over appearance. Healing over hiding. Truth over performance. You are not behind. Healing isn't wasting time. It's reclaiming time. You've been running with a backpack full of rocks for years. Healing is simply putting them down one by one. Some days you'll feel light. Other days you'll pick one back up. That's okay. It's part of the process. The pain you're feeling isn't punishment. It's transformation. Dr. Viktor Frankl said that suffering ceases to be suffering. The moment it finds meaning. You're learning what matters. You're learning who you are. You're learning how to be free. Healing doesn't make you soft. It makes you free. Free to rest without guilt. Free to love without fear. Free to be imperfect and still know you're worthy. Because you are. You've always been. It's okay to be broken. It's okay to feel lost. It's okay to need help. Your struggle isn't weakness. It's proof that you've been carrying too much for too long. And the fact that you're still here, still trying, still hoping, that's not just resilience. That's grace. Take one small step toward kindness today. Breathe, rest, ask for help, cry if you need to, but keep going. Because this is not the end of your story. This is the chapter where everything changes, where you stop surviving and start living. Sparkles, you are safe. You are seen. You are worthy. Dove, defying depression, turning pain into purpose.